what's up? Welcome back to the channel for another video, part 3 of the King Ranch 7.3 build. Now, today's video, we're going to do some loose wiring, we're going to do some testing and see how things work. I got the wire harness set in the truck, which we'll walk out there in a second, and we'll test that, and then hopefully by the end of the video, I can do the duct kit. I still don't have the duct kit here, I'm still waiting on it, but once we get that, hopefully there's enough time, I can do that in the video as well. So let's go get started. We'll go walk out. Obviously this isn't the truck we're working on my black truck. So let's go take a walk out and I'll show you guys what the deal is. Alright, here we are. Let me open this door and show you this mess we got going on. Holy smokes, there's wires everywhere again. Like I said, got the wire harness loosely set in here, and I have been able to get the truck to start. The only problems were that the gauge cluster was not fully working. EATC, which is the electric auto climate, was not working. And I'm a dummy because I forgot a ground and I forgot to hook a ground up, so that's why that stuff wasn't working. So we're gonna test this thing fully right now. So just looking at this thing too, I've had my neighbors come over and they're looking at this and they're like, what in the heck is wrong with you? What are you doing? And it's tough to explain something like this to somebody who doesn't really know much about cars and or trucks or whatever. So I'm just like, I'm working. Just keep it simple. I'm working and kind of doing my thing here. So all right, so like any safe procedure, when you got wires all over this place like this, I always disconnect the grounds. So I'm going to pop the hood here. We're going to hook the grounds back up. And I'm going to deal with the one ground that's in the cab here. And we're going to show you kind of what this deal is. I'm going to give it, I'm going to turn it on but not start it. And we'll see how this thing's working. So, alright, well this is what we're dealing with here under the hood, which is kind of similar to where it was the last video. Other thing, just got the batteries in. So I'm going to go ahead, hook up our grounds just kind of loosely since we're just testing. Hook up this one too. And come back into the cab and see what kind of juice we got. Alright, got the ground hooked up. See how she goes. There we go. That's more like it. It's always a good sign when the gauges go. You know, and then does this guy work? Wow, it works. You look at that. It turned on. Let's see if the blower motor goes up. Look at that. Defrost. All right. That works. My vacuum pump under the hood is not turning on, so we can't get it out of defrost yet, but that's probably something very, very simple. So isn't this pretty cool? Single cab with automatic climate, let alone a 7.3. Pretty dang cool, I do have to say. The auto button's working too. If you hit the external temperature right here, you're getting 64, which is, it is 64 degrees out right now. So that means that that ambient temperature sensor is working. This is pretty cool. Let's see if this guy works. Oh, it works. Getting 11.4 to the gallon in this state. Look at this. This thing will get 11.5 miles to gallon right now with no steering wheel and no dashboard and no seats. Let's see what else. Oh, you got units and then 356 miles to empty, which is good because I have a full tank. an actual full tank too. It is filled to the brim with diesel. And that's it. Pretty cool. That works too. Good stuff, good stuff. All right guys, now that you've seen what's going on there, I want to test out these doors and see if the locks work, and like the windows, just for the heck of it, see if they work. And then I want to see if the keypad works, and just kind of want to test everything in one shot before I take this mess out of here again. Because once I take this out, we're going to be starting to put it in the real dash and the 08 dash, and making it all neat and nice and that type of thing. So let me just get set up here, and then we'll get some clips and we'll see if this works. Hopefully it does. It should. All right, we're hooked up in the doors here, and obviously we cannot test them without the window switches. We can fix that. 3, 2, 1. Much better. There we go. Now we can give it a good test. All right, moment of truth. We still got that functioning. See if the... That's always a good sign. We've got windows are working. That guy's a little bit weak. Very weak. Nonetheless, it works. I've even got the keypad to work here. Look at this. Look at that. And I also want to show you that the key fobs, they do work too. And I would double tap the lock button and you'll hear the horn, but I really don't want to make my neighbors mad because by accident I just hit this red button, and there was a lot of horn beeping going on, so I really don't want to make the neighbors mad today. Take my word, it does work. So this thing is fully tested at this point. Everything I need in here is working, so that's good. Hope you guys like my my rigged up bungee cord here. All it's doing is just kind of holding up some pressure here, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get the job done. All right guys, well that's gonna pretty much wrap up the testing portion of the video. I didn't get to the ductwork in the video. I'm filming this part of the clip a couple weeks after, and the truck's basically done at this point, but I didn't get to the ductwork in this video. I just didn't have enough time, and I didn't have the duct kit yet, so just keep watching these next video series. You'll see all of it. But that's gonna be it, testing. And I feel so dumb because I forgot to film the part where I actually started the truck for you. So the truck was running that way with the wires all messed like that and spaghetti and stuff, but I forgot to film it. I can't believe I did, but I did forget. So I'm sorry for that, but it did run and it started that way, but it was pretty cool. I mean, you got your neighbors walking by and the truck's running with literally nothing inside. So that was cool, but I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys saw something that you usually don't, because I'm not sure where else you'd find something like this where the dash is in pieces, is not even there, and the wires are there, and the truck does everything it has to do. But really hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, stay tuned for the next videos. I think you guys enjoy what you see, and I will catch you guys in the next video.